Hello, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 15 with me, Cosmic Knight. Right, well, we've got quite a lot to do this episode. We've got a load of wheat to harvest, which I've planted between episodes. We've got sugar beet to harvest, and also I've got some silage I need cutting, so I've got to cut this field. Between episodes I did harvest this once, just mowed it and made some hay bales. Just one less thing to do. You've seen me do that before, but with the 200 cows we're going to get through so much food that we're going to be doing it all the time anyway. So I did actually make some silage bales here. Where's me? Here it is. Yeah, just there's a little paddock over here. I'll just show you. I just went in there between episodes with the mower. Power slide. Oh, this thing's a nightmare to drive. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I just cut this grass and got 2 or 3, well, 4 bales I think. Just from here. I'm probably not going to use it again, because it's not really big enough area. But I was just messing about really, make sure it all worked okay. Yeah, so that was good. So I did actually stick a couple of bales into with the cows, and they ate them almost straight away. So let's crack on. Really, got quite a lot to do. So first things first, let's sort out the easy bit and get the combine going. We haven't really got enough tractors, so I'm using the big Ford there on the what's going to be grain cart. Right, try and remember how to do this now. It's been quite a long time since so hopefully for 30 yet should be everything there. Right, let's start. Actually, doesn't matter where we start, so we're going to do a headland on this. Northwest, heading east. Don't need to worry about that. We're going to go round the headland twice. First waypoint. Drive. So let's get this square. Just so it doesn't miss too much. And we want straw. Lots and lots of straw. Hopefully I'll remember to fertilise this. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, so I've done the grain carts because obviously I had to start all this again. So the one we want is this one. Select manually. I'm just going to select the axle flow. Drive course. That should go and wait up over there somewhere. So that's pretty much sorted now. What's next? Right, next we want this tractor because we want to harvest the beet. So I just need to go and get that from the farm shop. Now the beet harvester and the topper on the front. That's why I left the weight there, you see. If you don't use Cosplay and you still want to use the beet harvester, I'd recommend running the topper over the field first and then getting the harvester. It doesn't really add too much time. But the hired help gets a little bit confused when you've got the topper on the front and the harvester on the back. Kind of, yeah, it doesn't really do a very good job from what limited testing I've done. But with Cosplay it's not so much of an issue. So don't let it put you off, just do it separately. This will fit on the back. But I think it looks quite cool on the front. When I actually have done potato harvesting myself, we done it not like this. We topped it first with one tractor, and then come along with a harvester afterwards. So it's, you know, you don't have to do it like this by any means. It's not uncommon to do it either way, really. It does look pretty good though, I must admit. I do like the look of it like this. So I've got that tractor there, that's just going to pick up a trailer in a second. So just drag it down here ready. Oh, and also I've disabled traffic. So I'm going to have quite a lot of road work with cosplay and bits and pieces. Traffic's more of an annoyance than anything. It doesn't really add much realism for me. Just seeing a car trundle on at 2 miles an hour doesn't really add anything, so I've just disabled it. In case you wonder why there aren't any cars, it's my choice to do that. Right, so field, let's do 37 first, shall we? 36 even. Should be just about 3 meters. So we're going to start here, northeast, heading south. I actually want to do probably 5 times round, and hopefully you'll see why if it works properly. First, okay, so make sure that's on field work. Hit start. Hit first waypoint. Drive. Actually, I'm just going to change that very quickly for another reason. Then I want it to go round the other way because of the way the spout is. So I just want it to go around that way instead. Not that it really makes any difference. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, I just want it to go around the other way. Okay, I'm just going to get this square. So that way, when the trailer comes to offload, it's not running over the beat in the field. Doing there. Right, so here we go, let's go and get a trailer. Because that harvester hasn't got a huge amount of capacity compared to the self-propelled one, but we should be able to keep on top of it okay. This little tractor. And I think this trailer, pretty sure this trailer is one of the only ones that fits under the harvester. So we should be okay. Start driving on the left as well now. Things with beet harvesting, even if you use the hired help, you always get a little bit of leftovers on the edges, even in real life. Okay, it's already full up. Yeah, it doesn't take long to fill up. part of the reason I'm going round so many times is hopefully on the turns, once it starts doing the main field, it should get most of it. There we go, we're going to make a flipping fortune out of all this. Absolute fortune. Right, so I'm just going to go and set up the course for this because I haven't done this one yet. I'm just going to start it from this corner. Empty combine and offload. So I'm just keeping to the left, so hopefully when we get the corn cart, that's set to the left as well for the road. Shouldn't get too many head-on collisions. Oh, I can remember what side the beat is. Is it the first one or the second one? I want to say it's the second one. Is it? Oh, do you know what? Yeah, it is. Oh, it should be accepted here though. So I'm just going to drop that there, and then carry on. Yeah, and of course the first one's the with chips, isn't it? So we've got to be careful here. We don't get underneath the elevators. I want to fill the trailer back up again. There, so it fills this. We can call this B F36. Just make sure we select the combine. Just a rooster. Drive behind combine. Just going to set our field speeds right up. Speed up a little bit, just save a bit of time. Uh-oh. It does get a little bit, I mean I'd get confused trying to offload this on a corner. Okay. Once it gets into its rhythm, it should be okay. There we go. Right, so let's just see what's going on here. Nothing for some reason. So it has actually started his up and down routes now. There we go. So course play is not 100% foolproof, but it is still better than trying to do it yourself. So for some reason that still thinks it needs to unload. Can manually call the tractor over actually. Hopefully when this unloads this time that should reset itself and be okay. actually, let's just adjust our settings. Start at, let's put it 65%, that might be what it was. That should move out the way in a second. Go. Cool, oh that seems to be working okay, ish. And again we can do the same thing with this one. Just set our loads, we're just going to set this to 65% just so it's not going after it all the time. Right, so we've still got one more job I want to crack on with. Now they're kind of working, which is cutting this grass and getting some silage, because we're going to get loads of straw bales shortly. We've got some hay bales, but we haven't got many silage bales. So I said we've got a lot to do, so we're going to have 3 different things going on now. So we just pick this up. Okay, so we want this on field work, which it is. Just want to select field 40. Let's just lower this down so we can get the actual working width. Northeast, heading south. Just going to go round once, I think. First waypoint. Oh, that was the finish over there. Yeah, that's okay. Alright, so fingers crossed. Should get quite a few bales. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be using round bales, because this obviously slopes from the top of the field down, I'm going to row it across the field like that, so there's going to be a lot more backs and forwards. But hopefully when we drop the bales, they're not going to roll down the hill and all end up down here. Cool, right, so that's good. And because we're making silage bales, we're not going to bother turning it, because we want the nice wet grass to ferment in the wrap. So the idea of wrapping bales is if you haven't got a clamp like we've got there where you'd cover it, it's the same thing really, basically covering the silage so it sweats and ferments. So we're just kind of doing it individually as opposed to in bulk. And this is probably more efficient. Well, it's a lot more efficient really, but we haven't actually got a forage wagon to do that. But we have got the baler, so that's why we're wrapping the bales. Okay, that looks like we're just about to get our first load. Here, yeah, 100%. Cool, let's just follow him, make sure he doesn't crash into the fence. Should go up to the road over there. Oh, we've also got our first load of beet. Yeah, that's working. Cool, get onto potatoes soon. It's nearly full. Could almost do 2 tractors and trailers, I think. You'd probably get away with it with a self-propelled. So let's turn that off. So let's go around once. Once we finish with this tractor here, we'll stick him on the baler and Get some straw bales. Could almost do with a couple of little tractors just for pulling trailers and bits and pieces. Quite expensive though. Probably end up with Pumas really in the end of the day. Just for corn cart and bits and pieces like that. But once we get 200 cows at 100%, we'll easily be getting over £100,000 a day. But that will take quite a lot of work to do. So I've also added another mod actually, I'll just show you quickly. The feed station. So basically you put in the three things: straw, hay and silage, and then that mixes it in a big tank. Now there is another one for this map which is huge, which is more of a system like this. So you come along with your trailer's full and just dump it in. But the problem with that, I've only got 200 cows and I think that's a little bit much, so I'm going to slowly build up to that, I think. So get this small station to start with. Once we maybe get 500 cows, then upgrade to the bigger, more industrial feed station. I think that'll probably be what I'm doing. That'll be okay. That'll be okay once it starts getting on the straights. And there we go, we kind of got everything working at the moment, ish. Looks like it's going okay. Yeah, that's working okay. So what we can do when we get the baler, we'll just set it up to the same size as this, which is we're working with 9.6 metres, and then that'll then pick up this straw perfectly. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to need to buy another field. What is it, this one? Probably going to end up with field 35 as grass, maybe even 31 as well. Just have these three on grass. I think that might be a good idea. Maybe 41. Get rid of some of these smaller. Well, it's not really a small field, is it? But yeah, we do need quite a lot of grass. So that should be nearly the was it 1, 2, 3, 4, so maybe once more round. Comes. Does look pretty good though. I do like this. And like I said, I have tested this, and this is running at 6 miles an hour, and that's exactly the same as the self-propelled. I see them coming forwards. Oh, I didn't quite get there in time. Should be the last time I'm in now. Stop going up and down. So I think maybe 4 times might have been enough actually. I think 5 might have been a bit much, but we learn from experience. What's he doing up there? Oh dear. Okay, so I'm getting on alright at the moment. Okay, this is just about finished now. So I'm going to hijack this once he's down the bottom because he's going to want to come back up again. Go. Right, what's next? 25. Southeast. Go north. Twice round again. I do quite like having a headland. First point. Drive to start location. Nearly done. Make a good screenshot that, wouldn't it? There we go. Dear. Right, cool, so he's on his way. Here he comes. Just lift that head up a little bit, that's a bit low. Put it forward a bit, I think, as well. In and out is, let's see it going in and out. There we go. That's about right. Yeah, that's done. So now we need the rower. Just to make our rows. think this is like 12.5 metres, isn't it? Northeast again. Yeah. I feel 40. But this time, I'm going to go west. Once round last. I want to do that last. So if you go around last with something like this, what it'll do, it'll just tidy up the edge so you don't miss anything. There we go. So I just want to watch this turn actually. Seems to be getting most of it. You won't really tell till it gets a little way across the field. So the idea is it should get to past the headland before it starts turning. So it should start catching this up. Yeah, there we go. So as it gets across, it's going to miss a little tiny bit. But it should start catching most of it. It should then sweep across here. Mobile farmer. Uh-oh. Straighten up. That is always the problem if they start to come before they're on the straight. They do trip themselves up a little bit. Trouble little fields. Okay, well I think I'm going to end the episode here. It's been going a little while. When we come back, we'll crack on with getting this baled, and hopefully the harvest will be carrying on. Okay. Right, yeah, so I think I'm going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'm just going to manage this for a little while before I start recording again, and I'll be right back. I'll see you then. Take care.